Finding strength in family, an Illinois couple faced unimaginable news when doctors told them their daughter has an incurable disease threatening to steal her childhood.
The rare genetic disorder is known as Sanfilippo Syndrome. Children with the condition are born healthy, and then mild developmental delays will start to appear, progressing until they can no longer walk or talk.
It's sometimes referred to as childhood Alzheimer's because symptoms are similar and it causes fatal brain damage.
We almost think that's kind of a mild comparison. Alzheimer's, you get to live a full life, but man, they can't build those memories and they can't have that to lose, and it's the biggest pro and the biggest con.
But while there is no cure, there is new hope for treatments.
Reporter Natalie Will is digging deeper into this rare disorder and shares one family's path to a diagnosis.
E-I-E-I-O.
He goes to the chickens. Which way are the chickens?
There's more leaves, Poppy.
The Kempfs love their family walks together. 9-year-old Poppy.
She's very happy. She's got a lot of energy.
Good job.
She's loud and joyful and loves to sing. You can tell she's happy because she's singing. You can tell she's mad because she's singing. She loves puzzles.
And younger brother Oliver.
He's a 2-year-old now, so he has his, 2-year-old nopes. He's got the nopes right now.
They love each other.
For Kyle and Megan, it was love at first sight with their Poppy.
We were just in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
We're very excited to be parents, and we were very excited to have her. She was a good baby. She was colicky. She had a lot of ear infections. We had kind of a rough little infancy, but that was real normal for my family. So we didn't think anything of it really.
And then at age 3, something started changing.
She would go through little regressions developmentally or behaviorally, but she was our first kid, our only kid. It was around COVID, shutdown was happening around that time. I mean, there's kind of this window of time when we were trying to pinpoint what was normal for child development and what was maybe circumstantial.
Yeah, everybody's wearing face masks and the whole deal, and she's in the formative years.
We'd be drawing really well, and then all of a sudden we wouldn't be drawing very well. And we'd work really hard to build that skill back up again. But that was kind of a vague thing to talk with doctors about or therapists about. That's not a typical behavior for kids to achieve a skill, lose it, and regain it.
The Kempfs' search for answers ended up being a 6-year-long journey filled with appointments, tests, evaluations, and waiting.
It was long and it was painful. It felt like when you walk into all these appointments and you feel like you're a crazy person. Because the doctor's just giving you generic, there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let them catch up. Everybody learns at their own speed. And we were we've been around a lot of kids, and we feel like something else is going on here.
No parent wants to project that something's wrong with their kid. And so we were trying to ride that balance of, maybe some of this is normal, but we can't just wait forever to see if it's normal.
And then a simple cheek swab gave them the answer they had so desperately searched for. Poppy was diagnosed with Sanfilippo Syndrome Type B, an incredibly rare genetic disorder. She's one of only approximately 30 kids in the U.S. with the diagnosis.
To finally know that there's this thing,
There's a reason.
That actually you aren't a bad parent, you aren't crazy, you aren't alone.
But with answers for the Kempf family comes crushing reality. Sanfilippo Type B steals the ability to walk, talk, eat, and life expectancy is around age 15.
That's the average, is they don't make it past their teens. And if they do, they're typically by 11, they're mostly immobile, can't talk, on a feeding tube.
To get this diagnosis and realize there's a life expectancy and we're more than halfway there. And then to have people say, they're surprised at how well she's doing by being mobile or verbal was hard.
While Poppy now holds on to some of the skills others her age with Sanfilippo have lost.
All right, you ready? Ready to jump?
1, 2, 3.
Woohoo! Just in the last year or so, you can tell it's been, the progression becomes more drastic the older they get. Time is just not on our side.
Essentially, we've been raising a 2-year-old for 7 years. So,
They have sleep problems. I mean, there's a lot that just makes life hard.
Hard is multiplied beyond imagination when the Kempfs receive more gut-wrenching news.
As soon as we got her test results back, we knew because it was genetic that we needed to also have him tested.
Brother Oliver also has Sanfilippo Syndrome Type B. At age 2, the Kempfs say he is the youngest person on record in the U.S. with the diagnosis.
We didn't look at him and think he's a carbon copy of her. There's no way he doesn't have it. And I think we both kind of felt like the writing was on the wall, but there was hope that it was not going to be the case because the information was so different. But I mean, yeah, when we got the news, we just kind of, it was pretty devastating.
Leaning into their faith and giving all they have, knowing the walk in front of them is going to be uphill.
And we just want to make sure we can't look back and say, well, we didn't try that, or we didn't participate in that, or that felt uncomfortable, because the other option is
worse. Yeah.
It's like, it's nice that they don't know what's going on. They never become aware enough of what's going on, but we fight for a future when they might.
C-I-E-I-O. You want Daddy to have it.
Oh, thank you.
At the end of 2025, the Kempfs, along with a handful of other affected families and several nonprofits, helped raise millions of dollars to fund access to a groundbreaking therapy known as enzyme replacement. Experts say the cause of Sanfilippo syndrome is a lack of the enzyme the body needs to properly break down a complex sugar molecule. If that molecule builds up, it can cause damage to the brain or central nervous system. The therapy, still in clinical trials, involves replacing that missing enzyme with one produced in a lab. To help find other treatment options for Sanfilippo syndrome,
He's going to put each fly into a tiny little tube.
researchers at Clemson University are studying fruit flies. They're testing 4 FDA-approved drugs to see if they restore sleep patterns to normal in mutant flies. Since the drugs are already on the market, researchers say it will save time and money.